For those of you that don't know me, I just moved to Arizona about a year and a half ago. And on my move to Arizona, I wanted a fresh start. So I decided to completely throw the red pill away. Now, you may be asking yourself, why would I do that? And it's because I thought, for whatever reason, the red pill may be holding me back from finding the one. Right? Maybe my savage ways was not attracting the right type of girl. And let me be the first to tell you right here on YouTube, right here on this camera, that was a mistake. So with that being said, I've been watching this guy named STEPHISCOLD, and with each and every one of his videos, I feel like I'm starting to remember who I was, who I used to be, like Young Glass the Savage. I'm starting to remember who I used to be. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the one concept that he taught me that has caused me to remember who I used to be and reawaken Savage Glass. And let me tell you, damn, it feels good to be back. Let's go.
I wake up, sun down now, check, no drip this, wet, tell him run it up.
Yo, my guys, look, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself, but I ain't here to play no games. I ain't no Xbox, so we gonna get right into it. So for a good portion of my life, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I was a straight up man whore, a man slut, whatever you wanna call it. And so I had decided, look, moving to Arizona, maybe it was time for me to find the one, and my ways were not really helping me do that. So I decided to move to Arizona, pack my life up, change my behaviors, hoping that I would run into the one girl that would make me settle down. And that dream, that myth, it was a myth, was rudely interrupted when I found out just how savage these West Coast girls can be. Look, man, these girls out here, they savage, and it's female nature at its finest. So I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Look, my first year, especially me adopting these new behaviors, I spent the first year of my life in Arizona being a beta male cuck. Yep, that's right, chasing, begging, whining, dining. Disgusting. I know, but for some reason I had made up in my mind that this behavior of mine was gonna bring forth this magical woman. She was just gonna appear right in front of me, a woman of good graces. And after self-analysis, I could summarize my year for you guys just like this. I was a simp for women who may have been out of my league, and I was just rejecting a lot of women who I thought were beneath me. And after I sat down one night and I thought really long and hard about it, like, is my new approach, is this working? I figured out, hell no, it wasn't working. And that's when I ran across the video for my guy STEPHISCOLD. And some of the stuff he said was, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna play it for y'all right now. I'm gonna play the line for you right now.
Your success as a man is equivalent to her beauty in her prime. If you are not successful, bro, you are not seen in this world with women. Or should I say, a lot of women.
Your success is equivalent to her beauty in her prime. Take a second, think about that. Your success is equivalent to her beauty in her prime. Or as another great philosopher, I believe his name was Meek Mill, said it, is it's levels to this, right? It's levels to this. Now what Steph said is just so genius, it's so simple, so pure, right? It's just crazy. I mean, that line practically, it really just described my entire experience in Arizona. I get on the dating apps, I match with a 33-year-old, she be willing to do whatever, whenever for your boy, right? And then on the other end of the spectrum, when I try to go after these 25-year-old Instagram models, your boy was just getting played. Like he was just running around like a simp, trying to wine and dine, and another nigga was clapping cheeks. I was doing all the whining and dining while other niggas were clapping cheeks. That's right, I admitted that on camera for you guys. I did that. The reason is that 25-year-old Instagram model, the one that you're lusting after right now, she's in her prime right now. And what you may not know about these girls in their prime, they have unlimited options. One time I went through my ex-girlfriend's phone. One time, I don't do that often. Read her DMs, no BS, bro. And she was like a 7.5 out of 10. She wasn't like all that, no BS. She had at least 100 DMs from guys. And when I say unlimited options, these girls have unlimited options. So think about that. When you're going after the 25-year-old IG model, just think about that. Because the truth is, even though these girls say they don't want and it's not status and money is not attractive, that's not true. It's just not true. That's what they're attracted to, right? And so when a girl is 25 and in her prime, she may not say it, But that's what she's looking for, right? That's what she's looking for. But I'm gonna tell y'all how to defeat this, right? So I see that the average age range on my channel, dudes that watch my channel, is from age 25 to 34, right? So y'all are in y'all leveling up process right now. So let me put you on game. I would say a woman is in her prime from about age 21 to 25, right? She's in her prime. That's when she's got all the options. That's when she's got them. And I would say a man's prime is like 31 to 34. And that's because he's established. He's got a good job. You know, he's coming into his own. He's got a little money. He's in his prime. And right at that age, that's when things kind of swap. Everything changes. We switch roles. You see, when a woman's 25, she's living her best life. You know what I'm saying? Body looking good. She's getting hit on by all the older dudes who got money. She got options, right? And when we're 21, 25, whatever it is, you know, if you're an average looking dude like me, you ain't got hella options, right? You ain't got all that in the bag. So it's a little harder for us. We can't go out and get the baddie, right? So when they're young, they got it. But as they start getting older, you know, they start to decay. Those looks start to get a little worse. You know what I'm saying? Those looks start to get a little worse. And what's better is when we start to get older, we start to get a little more established. We start to get a little bit more of that money, right? You ever go to the club? Like, especially in Scottsdale, clubs down here, you gonna see a lot of dudes that's like 41, 45. They out in the clubs and they getting the bottle girls. Those are the dudes that's banging the bottle girls, the 40-year-olds, the 35-year-olds. Why? Because they got money. They got a little status. They've been established. So that's how it works. The older guys, the 35-year-olds, come down and bang the 23-year-olds, 25-year-olds that the normal dudes like us can't really get. You saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a swap. The 45-year-old man bangs the 23-year-old girl. The 23-year-old dude, he can't get the 25-year-old girl unless he got money and status, which is rare for someone of your age, right? So I just want y'all to see how this works, how it plays out. Now, I know that's not what a lot of y'all want to hear, right? That you are just going to lose females to the more rich and more successful, the guy with a little bit more status, but that's just reality. Again, a man's success is equivalent to a girl's beauty in her prime. And it just so happens that for most of us, our success comes a little later in life. So fellas, the way I see it is if you're in that age range, 25, under 30, you got two choices. You can make the same mistake I did, which is chase these little Instagram models, overextend yourself, pay more money than you should to try to impress these girls, wine them and dine them, text them all the time, thinking that you're gonna be a good guy. All the meanwhile, they probably have a 34, 35-year-old man who makes way more money than you and is clapping cheeks while you taking her on dates. That's choice number one. Or you can focus on you, learn from my mistakes, and prepare for your prime. Focus on becoming a high value man and get ready for your prime. And the only reason I'm getting on this camera and saying this to you guys is because I've been able to experience both sides of this. You know, playing football, I had a perceived high value by women. So I was able to clap the cheeks of a lot of women who didn't go for the normal guy. The normal guy would be hollering at the girl, taking her on dates, but after the date, she would come home with me. So I've been able to see both sides, guys, and I'm here to tell you, make the right choice. Do what's right. Focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you. PSA, guys, I'm not a dating coach. I just happen to talk about dating and female nature because I want y'all to learn from my experience. I've had a lot of girls. I've been played by a lot of girls, and y'all gonna hear some of these stories on this channel. But I hope all of it helps you guys to learn from my experience. Anyway, guys, if you found value from this video, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, join the gang. Gang. Yeah, y'all know what it is. But anyway, guys, I know y'all could be anywhere watching any video, but I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. You know what it is. Young Glass Dash, he out. Actually, it's Savage Glass. He out. Peace.